They flip things backwards and report delivery.
Reach the City of Vineland Police Department. This is an emergency. Please press 1. If you know your party's 4-digit extension, enter it now. For a list of further options, please press 2. Police emergency and non-emergency dispatch, please press 1. Records and reports, press 2. For detectives,
police operator 9671.
Yeah, I just got a record report where Officer Vi slandered me to report and flipping things backwards. I reported a stolen card that is our card. He made up a lie deliberately, falsifying information, committing perjury, obstructing justice, sitting there falsely claiming that this card that is our household's card is the person who stole it. He did this deliberately to harass me. They keep flipping things backwards all the time.
Okay, 1 second, ma'am.
Hello? Hello? This is hung on me.
you have reached the City of Vineland Police Department. If this is an emergency, press 1. If you know your party's 4-digit extension, please enter it. For a list for police emergency and non-emergency dispatch, please press.
Police operator 8617.
Yeah, I was just transferred and hung up on.
Okay, I'm sure that was possibly an error. We're very busy at the moment. What can I do for you?
Yeah, I tried to report a complaint and I was just slandered in a report and things were flipped backwards. I had the right to make a report for a stolen card. They sat there and basically claimed it belonged to the one who stole it. My card and my husband's card is stolen.
Okay, ma'am. Who told you? I don't know where you were transferred to. Do you know who you spoke to?
Today, I didn't speak to anybody. I was transferred and there was nothing on the other end of the line.
Okay.
I was hung up on, but the report I made the other day, they deliberately slandered me in the report, flipping it backwards, falsely claiming that, and they did this before, and they keep flipping things backwards. They use report to sit there and say the car that's stolen is theirs. It's not, it's ours. They're doing this on purpose.
Do you have a case number?
I don't know where the case number is on here. Report date,
It should start out 2022 and that. 22044630. Is that it? Probably. Let me see.
Yeah, they flipped it backwards and sat there and said it's their card. They did it on purpose. Vi's always flipping things backwards constantly. This is a constant mental abuse and terrorism I am getting from him. I made a report that Jessica Survey stole our card. He knows exactly what I said. He's doing this on purpose. It's continued harassment and terrorism.
Okay,
I have the right to make a report for a stolen card. That is not their card.
Right, and
This is
I pulled up the call, and this is your husband?
Dodd Surveys, yes.
Okay.
Spouse.
I guess. I'm sorry.
Yeah, spouse.
Okay. It would appear that the way it was cleared out is that because it's in his name, that he's going to have to do the theft report.
No, this is not what is in this false complaint. In this false complaint, it makes up a lie and said that Don would have to get the card to report it as the theft due. No, I'm sorry, the line before. It says, he's in hospital with a stroke and is not able to cancel Jessica's Surveys card. This is what they did, and he did it deliberately on purpose. It is not her card.
Okay.
The number I told him the name on the card is Donald Surveys Nursery. That's our business.
Okay.
She stole it, and I was reporting a theft of a bank card being stolen, and he deliberately made a false report, Officer Vi.
Okay.
I mean, I have a right to have a proper report made and complaint made of the complaint that I made of the stolen card.
Okay, all right, so the card's in Donald Surveys Nursery, you said?
Yes, and he knows that too, and I told him specifically.
Okay, do you have the business paperwork that shows that you and Donald are co-owners of this nursery?
Or do you have... I'm his so-called wife.
Right, I understand that.
I helped build the business to sit there. It's under his name.
Okay, are you on the bank account that the card's attached to?
No, I'm working on that right now.
Okay, yeah, unfortunately, I am guessing, and this is just a guess because I'm not an officer, I'm a telecommunicator. I'm guessing because at this point the business is not in your name, and so the card is not in your name. I'm assuming that that's why.
No, Vi yes, not in Jessica Whore Surveys name either. She's a piece of junk who belongs in the trash. She's a prostitute. She has robbed her grandfather, robbed her sister, robbed other people. She has basically robbed, somebody she was prostituting to, an escort, and basically took his sword and sorted him up or whatever. I guess because
your husband,
I mean, this thing don't even belong in basically serving to walk around in public.
Okay, I'm not sure what's your husband's status? Is he capable of filing a report from the hospital?
No, he's not capable. He's just paralyzed on the left side.
Okay, so he's not able to speak or...
No, he can speak. He can say a few words or whatever. He can't basically have a full, fluent conversation.
Right. Is he in the city of Vineland?
Yes, he's at Encompass. He had a stroke.
Okay,
And when he had a stroke, she sat there and stole his card.
Okay, are you able to get to Encompass?
Yeah, I'm going there today.
Okay, then I would suggest, this is just a suggestion again, I'm not an officer, I can't tell you what to do. I would ask the nurse if you have a police officer come, is it possible for a police officer to come to him at Encompass to take a report? Then if they say no, then obviously do not do it because his health is far more important.
Right.
If they say yes, he would be able to do that.
Right.
Then I would suggest that you call back.
Okay.
And ask for a police officer to come to Encompass Health and his room number to take a report for the theft of the card.
Okay.
And then you can assist him if he needs it.
Right.
Now he's the one reporting it, not you.
Right.
And you can assist him in filing the complaint with the officer that comes to the Encompass Health.
Mm-hmm.
And then hopefully that will take care of the situation until your name can be placed on the business or on the bank account or whatever else.
Right, but the officer made up a lie deliberately and said the card is Jessica Surveys card who stole it.
Right. Again, I can't. That incident you can take care of at a.
That's a heinous crime for him to sit there and do this to me. I am signing a complaint against Vi, and he keeps flipping things backwards, and that's all he does.
Right. So I think that, as far as that goes, I don't know what you have to do to get to the point point where you can file a complaint against him. I presume I can transfer you to IA if you want.
Yes,
To
please.
look into that. But for the other part, because I think your main goal is to get the theft report filed so that she will stop using his money, your money,
Right.
joint money, the business money.
Right.
So that I would suggest go to Encompass Health and see if the doctors or nurses say that it's okay for him to do that. If it's not, because his health is not up to it, then don't do it.
Right, yeah, I'm waiting for his call now because I'm trying to get information for him to get a doctor confirmed or whatever for him to okay things, and basically, because I mean, I think hoping the card is frozen. I mean, she apparently, I heard from a third party that she's not able to use it or whatever. She's trying to manipulate or whatever to get his money. She's trying to steal our money. I halfway built this business so I can survive.
Okay.
And now I'm basically going to be homeless, and I'm going to have a half paralyzed man sitting on the side of the street that I have to drag down the street.
Right. All right. Hopefully that is not what ends up happening. But I can transfer to IA in regards to the officer buy issue, and then in regards to the actual getting a theft report completed and charges filed, or whatever it is that they do. Hopefully Encompass Health will let you know that you can bring them to their facility to speak to your husband.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Do you want me to transfer you to Sergeant Ferrari? I don't know if he's in, but
Ferrari hung up on me last time. Started like making a he mind raped me, gaslighting me. Candelario, he plays games, but you can try. I mean, I don't know. Like, he's not having
his extension. Sometimes there's a voice. Sometimes it's just a beat.
No, it has a bogus extension. I've already reported that extension before, like many times throughout the years, and it's just a bogus number when they sit there and tell people, transfer people to sit there and just, oh yeah, it's just a people. I know, because I've been transferred and basically.
Okay. Well,
I need to be transferred to another number, though.
I have on my piece of paper, or I can transfer you to Lieutenant Landy, whichever you prefer.
Yeah, Landy is basically, he commits hate crimes against me and frees my rights because I'm religious and he's an atheist. He's unjustly discriminating against me.
Okay. Well, then the only thing I can do is give you the extension that I have for Sergeant Candelario. That's up to you. Would you like me to transfer you there?
I need to speak to a person, an internal affairs, and a legitimate voicemail. So, I mean, I know, I'm not going to keep on the line continuously. You got to go. Just transfer me, whatever. Just transfer me. I'm going to leave it off of you.
Hold on.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, this is Teresa Lockwood, a falsified, Officer Vi falsified a report deliberately against me to play games, to sit there and falsely claim that a stolen card that is our card and our income for Don Surveys and myself, Teresa Lockwood Surveys.